So since the release of 6th Job, we have been getting, the fragment drops. And if you look on the MapleStory subreddit, there are a lot of memes talking about how, they get this amount of fragments, they get this amount of, but then other people are saying like, hey, I'm getting like less than 5 fragments per hour, which is very common actually. But there are also people who are like claiming that they get like, I don't know, like 20 fragments per hour, which is actually pretty ridiculous. Obviously in reg server there's frenzy totems, but that item costs like God knows how much. So like only a few people can get like 70 fragments per hour in reg server. But since my channel is just about everyone's experience, reboot, reg server, I want to talk about how the fragments, like the drop rate is just like, I don't know, like I think it's meant to be like, it's meant to hinder and slow our progression. Obviously they don't want us to max out our V matrix 6th Job V matrix like instantly, which I completely understand. Like they don't want it, like basically if you guys don't know the pattern, MapleStory, like Nexon, they don't want us to complete all of the content like in like a month. Like they want us to be like, they want to torture us for like a year at least. Like it's a Korean MMO, right? It's supposed to be grindy, so I completely understand that. And like I think a lot of people in this game are very impatient, me included. Like I can be impatient, like I do want to get everything done, but I feel like the fragment drop rate is just so it's very like inconsistent. So as you guys know, ooh, I just got a giant 200. This is 200. Whoa, I'm gonna, these ones are juice. Okay, so what you gotta do is you gotta open this and then put the Sol Erda right here, and then bam. So yeah, look, if this is 600, it's gonna be 600. That gave me 200 energy. I love that. Okay, anyways, but yeah, the fragment drop rate is just so, it seems very inconsistent to me. Like you can see all these like Reddit threads. I'll go ahead and put them on the screen. It seems like people who have like a lot of drop rate, so I didn't even put holy symbol, I can get up to like 300 drop rate, but I don't even care because I feel like without drop rate I get like decent rates. Like it just seems to be RNG. I don't know if drop rate affects it that much. Like nothing is confirmed, I don't think. I've looked at a variety of Reddit threads, and I feel like people have been claiming that they get a lot of drop rate, but there's also like a sweet spot at like 200 drop rate. Like you don't even need that much drop rate. I feel like some of it is overkill because again, it's just like if you had like maximum drop rate, which I don't know what that is, I feel like it just depends, it falls back on if you're lucky or not, like I haven't even gotten a fragment drop rate, though I got one now, but I feel like sometimes I'll get like 3 or 2 fragments in like one sitting, like 2 minutes. It's like it's very inconsistent to me. So I'm very curious to see you guys talk about your experience with fragment farming after 260. I feel like the fragments drop very inconsistently, and I'm not sure if the drop rate necessarily affects your rates. Like people are saying that they have full drop rate, but I just don't. Like look, I'm gonna go ahead and summon my familiars. I go from 144 to 244 drop rate, and I could use the Legion the Legion shop green buff just to get more fragments, but I feel like I get them regardless. That being said, I'm still gonna use drop rate while I'm grinding for fragments, but I just don't like look at all these like Reddit threads on the MapleStory subreddit. Like it just feels like it's so inconsistent, and we don't know if it actually affects it as much. And like given our past history with Nexon, I feel like they could like secretly like hide some information from us, like, oh, you actually don't get that many fragments. Ooh, I just got one. Yeah, like I'm getting like a decent amount of drop rate, decent amount of fragment drops. Sometimes I literally get like 2 in like one like wave of mobs. Like it's pretty nice, but yeah, it is like a lot of copium for me when that happens. There's this post on Reddit that's saying, I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but it's a newly released system. It's not even 3 weeks old. Of course, the resources for it will be scarce. These suits want to keep you around and for a long time too. I will see you guys in 5 years with this exact same post when Erda fragments are given out through event rewards. Every event and cosmic fragments for 7 job drops are non-existent. I completely understand. Like obviously it's going to be, oh, I got another 200. That is actually really lucky. Anyways, but yeah, I completely understand. Like obviously we all know the cycle for any long-term veteran MapleStory players. They put out new content and they make it hard to achieve this content, to complete this milestone, but then they just slowly streamline it. Like for example, like the level curves, like, you know, like getting node stones. Like they keep giving us free node stones now. Like you can see the pattern, you know. So I'm not too worried about it. I think a lot of people who are like, they're like eager to max out their 6-job skills. They're like, oh my god, I need to fragment farm every single day. I really feel like that is just counterproductive. Like I feel like you're wasting your time. Like if you don't enjoy sitting down and grinding in MapleStory for like fucking 3 hours straight, like not everyone has the time to do that or the patience to do that. And that's completely fine. It's like you have the daily quest, right? You accept the daily quest, you kill 3,000 mobs, and then you get the fragment. You get 12 fragments, and you get 600 Sol Erda energy, something like that. That's completely fine. Like I could completely just get away with doing that. Like I don't even have to hunt for fragments. I do think for everyone in general, if you can hunt some fragments per day, like maybe just an hour, you can get like an extra like 5 or 10 fragments. That will push you a little bit further to maxing out your 6-job skills. I just think that is the best way to do it. I don't think you should be like there are people who are like, I need to max out my 6-job skills because I want a higher GPQ score. I want to solo bosses faster. I don't think that's the way to go. Like I think the lazy way, like the reason why they even gave us the daily quest is because they want us to be, you know, just like daily story. They want the play rate to go up. So what I'm trying to say is like you shouldn't worry too much about the fragment drop rate, even if it's shit and it's inconsistent, like I said previously. I just feel like, you know, I just feel like we should just chill. Like all the comments on Reddit are just funny. Obviously I don't have any qualms with it. I just feel like it's just funny to like see the memes. But yeah, what do you guys think about the drop rate? Like, are you getting a lot of fragments? Comment below like how many fragments you're getting down below. I would love to see it. Like personally, I do get like maybe like 10 an hour. I'd want to say, on a good day. On a good day though. But like if I get like 20 an hour, I think that's cap, you know. Like unless I have a frenzy totem in reg server, I just don't think that's possible. Like I think if you have a frenzy totem, obviously you'll get like 70, like 50 fragments per hour. But yeah, again, that the item in reg server just does not, it's like a fucking legendary Pokemon. Like it does not exist. You barely see it. And the people who do have it have, well, let's just say a lot of money. So yeah, that is the end of the video, guys. Please leave your comments down below if you are 260 plus. If you're not level 260 and 6-job yet, what the fuck are you doing? Go get grinding. Level 260 is so free now, you guys. So definitely just do your dailies and you'll be level 260 and, you know, you've got the hyper burn. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for listening to me rant about the fragments.